like honey. Honey, 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 honey.
What's going on, y'all? It's Honey here, back with another video. Today we're gonna be reacting to cops arresting the wrong person, and yeah, we basically gonna see how that go. uh, but do know I'm gonna be reacting to any and everything on this channel, and remember to splat that like button, comment, share this video, and tell your family members and tell your friends to subscribe to my channel. Shoot, what else do I gotta tell y'all? Um. Oh yeah, about me being out. It was my birthday. And yes, I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun for my birthday. Yeah, I had a lot of fun for my birthday. And I went a lot of places. And yeah. Yeah, I was sick like a dog after that though. I don't know why. Like I just got this horrible cold and stuff, and then I just got sick. But I'm starting to feel better now. Like it's clearing up a little bit. It's clearing up. I'm still coughing, but it's clearing up. But anyways, along with that, remember to grab you can grab a coffee. Like I said, I don't drink coffee, but you do. So you can grab coffee. And if you don't drink coffee, you can grab some water. Along with that one, you can grab some breakfast, like some waffles or something. You better pick something. And let's get to it.
No room for error in their job, having to deal with life or death situations daily. But what happens when the cops mess up and accidentally arrest the wrong person?
Hey, yo, that's some bullshit. Get up, put your hands on the car.
Starting with the controversial case of Patrick Mumford. Patrick was just getting back home when two officers confronted him, claiming there were warrants out for his arrest. What the cops didn't realize, though, is that the warrants were for a completely different man, but this didn't seem to bother them.
What's your name? I'm gonna ask you one more time. We probably need to talk to you.
44 Charlie,
So,
let me
what's your
imagine
name?
Ashley.
Stand up. Turn around, put your hands on the car. What happened?
Patrick is justifiably nervous here after suddenly being confronted by multiple police officers, but still manages to give the cops his name. However, they decide that they don't believe him, and instead of asking for an ID or trying to confirm his identity in any way, they immediately decide to do this instead.
Hold up. This is where they get it wrong, because why they don't be asking for people IDs? Like, that's the only thing they have to do.
What I do? Man, what I do? Y'all ain't telling me what I do, man. You got a warrant. You got a warrant? He just came back from his probation officer.
I got taser.
You
coming out?
Ain't they ready to tase them?
Hey, come out.
Get your hands out now. You got 3 seconds. Hold on.
Wow.
3 seconds. Do not reach. Get up. Put your hands on the car. Show me the warrant.
Come out.
Show me the warrant. 2. Show me the warrant. All right, take it.
All right, move. You coming out or not?
Dude, stand back.
Come out. You got a warrant.
I'm not telling you again.
You better get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
You can't shut the door, the
Get out
window
the
down.
car.
The whole window down.
Move, Fox, move.
See, they so quick to tase somebody.
It took just 38 seconds from the police making first contact to giving the order to tase him. According to
Wow.
the cops, Patrick was given numerous reasonable opportunities to comply with officers, but because of his resistance, they were left with no choice but to stun him. But even after being tased and detained, the cops still aren't finished roughing Patrick up.
What's going on, man? He keeps reaching for his back.
It so don't make no sense.
Quit
Quit resisting.
I got him, guys. Just search whatever he's going for.
The cops search Patrick to try and find whatever he was reaching for, assuming he was hiding a weapon of his own. But predictably, they find nothing other than his wallet. This would end up being a blessing for Patrick, though, as inside his wallet, the cops found his ID.
I just seen this fucking lady.
Patrick Mumford.
Wow,
I
Patrick.
just seen her.
Here's the deal, dude.
Look, this is the moment. This got to be the moment that the cops knew they done messed up. This is the moment that the cops gotta knew that they messed up. Look, they already just seen his ID saying that his name is Patrick, and they thought he was somebody else. Come on now.
I don't know if you got a warrant, because you're not who I'm looking for. But here's the deal: when we ask you for ID, because
you're not
you
what
look
I'm looking for.
a lot like the person we're looking for, you give us ID. And when you start this whole fighting nonsense, dude, all you had to do is give me this.
But the way you came up, asked me out of nowhere.
Remember, the cops never once asked for Patrick's ID during the initial interaction. In a later report, the cops also stated that they were worried he was reaching for a weapon when he was shuffling back in the car. So, do you think they would have been okay with him reaching into his back pocket for his wallet?
Right.
He wasn't given any chance to correctly identify himself, but now the cop is patronizing him and saying he caught a case he didn't need to get. And above all, he's still being manhandled and forced onto the hood of their patrol vehicle.
What's the guy's name?
Innocent.
Is there someone here to stay here that looks like you? Think about it.
Hey, John.
It don't matter. It's not him.
Tell him. Who does he look a lot like? He knows who
He's
it is.
supposed to know. Like, you know who it is.
Michael?
He is not Michael.
Okay, I know that
He said he is not Michael. He's like, oh, I know that now. You should have been to it. You should have asked for his ID. It's your fault. It's your fault. This is what I mean. Like, cops is the most craziest people. I swear. They got one job. They have one job. Okay, calm down.
The pictures that we got, they look exactly.
Oh, wow.
Just because they look like that don't mean they is.
I'm looking at that picture. I mean,
Don't they
It's
look
not
alike?
far off. Okay, are we wrong?
For the record, this is the
Yes,
man they're
y'all
looking
wrong.
for. It's difficult to draw even a single
Really?
similarity in appearance, but the cops apparently saw so many that they were comfortable with discharging a weapon at Patrick. Patrick
Wow.
was initially charged with obstruction and violating probation, and was fixed to lose his job and position at college. Thankfully, though, an internal investigation was launched into the 4 officers on the scene, and it was concluded that they didn't follow proper procedure. All 4 of
Exactly.
the officers were suspended, and Patrick was awarded with a settlement of $100,000. But David Wiggins'
See,
story
that's
doesn't
good.
have such a happy ending. He was pulled over and forced out of his vehicle with not so much as a second thought from the police, but they failed to realize he too was the completely wrong guy.
Hands out the window! Take your right hand, open the door. Get on the ground. On the ground. Did you just run from me? Sir, okay? Alright, put your hands behind your back.
David was put into cuffs and left on the ground at gunpoint after cops mistook him for a suspect. Apparently, the guy they were looking for had just fled them in a similar car with a similar license plate, and the cops pulled David over assuming it was the same vehicle. It's an understandable mistake, but realistically, the cops should have double-checked the plate as soon as they lost line of sight.
Exactly.
Instead, they decided to wait until David was on the ground, handcuffed, and at gunpoint before even attempting to confirm he was their guy.
I was going home. I did not run, I swear.
Since you give me that tag.
Hyundai to a 2016 Dodge Challenger last night.
And that other charger dipped on them for them for them to catch the wrong person. That charger dipped quick there.
Didn't even him. Yeah, you good.
He got down on him.
You're good. That's scary. You got almost the same tag, same car. He must have passed you going through. You good? Good. All right.
He said, "Yep." He
Have a good
not.
one, okay? I'm sorry about that.
He not. He want to sue y'all. He want to sue y'all. He's not good. He's saying, yeah, he good for now. Until he go home and think about that, like, I'm finna sue them. I'm finna for sure sue them.
David was offered little other than an apology for the whole ordeal and was sent on his way after being correctly identified as the wrong guy. But that wasn't enough for David, and in July of 2023 decided to file a lawsuit against the city of Marion, claiming gross negligence, civil assault, battery, and false imprisonment. In the complaint, David alleges that he was forced to endure 3 minutes handcuffed on the ground with a gun to his head, not knowing if the next second would be his last. He also notes that the apology was a mockery. As of this video's upload, the case is still ongoing. However, when this cop in Florida was faced with the same situation, he managed to show exactly how you should handle it.
I'm not trying to get shot over this. Do you really think we want to be out here killing people?
A deputy in Volusia County was looking for a burglar when he stumbled upon Joseph Griffin, a man who he said perfectly matched the description.
There is a burglary that happened. You kind of fit the description. Let me just make sure that you're not him, okay? All right.
Wow.
I'm a vet. I have my ID. Okay. Can I see your ID? Yeah. You literally, they said white tank top, black shorts, and they said that you had a beard. All right. So I'm not saying it's you, but it was a black male. Again, not saying it's you, buddy.
This cop is obviously aware of how difficult this very interaction can be, especially if it turns out he's not who he's looking for. So he approaches him politely and attempts to resolve the situation rather than escalate it.
Just bear with me, okay? Because you fit the description. I'm not saying you're guilty, but my sergeant's telling me to detain you. That's my sergeant. I got you. I just had a daughter born 2 days ago, so I just have this on live. It's live? I'm not trying Do you mind setting it down here? Just for now, I'm gonna detain you. Look, you're not under arrest. I'm detaining you right now because you fit the description, okay? Just hang tight for me, okay, buddy?
Joseph respectfully informs the cop that he's live streaming the interaction for his own safety before being detained. He's also told that he's not under arrest and not being charged with anything. They just don't want to give him the opportunity to run should he end up being the suspect.
We're not saying it's you, but you fit the description. That's why I'm detaining you. If it's not you, we're gonna cut you loose and you're free to go, okay? But I just want you to see through us why, 7 cop cars, so hey, everything going on, it's just a little bit scary. Yep. This is it was a burglary. It's a burglary. It's serious. It's not a joke. You got these guys that are getting ready to go home, and we're coming in. So that's why you have so many.
The cops are doing their best to put Joseph at ease, but you can still imagine how stressful of a situation this would be.
Right.
He's doing a good job at staying respectful and composed, but you can definitely still tell he's on edge.
We appreciate you being very cooperative. Other people would just... I'm not trying to get shot over this.
Right.
Seriously, do you really think we want to be out here killing people? Do you honestly think that? I'm a military police. Like I said, brother, I've been in the same boat.
After just 10 minutes of waiting, they hear back from the witness who had just received a picture of Joseph.
Good news for you. The witness is saying that the clothes you're wearing and all that doesn't fit the description. It's called a show up. So we got a picture. Again, he's gonna run it through, make sure it's not you, and from what it looked like, buddy, you'll be out of here, okay?
A show-up is a method of identification where a witness is presented with a single suspect and simply asked if that's their guy. It's also worth mentioning that when looking for a suspect at large, police will only receive a quick rundown of the suspect's appearance. Adding extra details can create confusion and even cause cops to let the perpetrators go if they miss something small. This is why the description may seem vague and leads to false positives, just like this one is starting to look like.
What's your name, man? Joseph, hey man, listen, Jake. Just want to say thank you for keeping a cool, good demeanor. We just got the picture finally from the witness, and I get why they went out with you for sure. Clearly not you, but the clothing description and everything matched. So obviously these guys didn't have that to go with. They just had a description and he matched it. Pretty good. But once we finally got the picture from the video surveillance and stuff, it was like, nah, that's not it. That's why I told him, like, get him out of here. I appreciate you just putting understanding that, man.
Just like that, Joseph was sent on his way back to his wife and daughter with no further action taken against anyone at the scene. Later that day, the suspect was found and arrested. Both cases in this video so far have involved fairly innocuous crimes. But that's all about to change in this next case, where a man is falsely accused of robbing a bank and shooting a man in the head.
You're not gonna tell me how to talk, all right? You shut your fucking motherfucking mouth!
In the early hours of the 23rd of April, 2022, Grand Junction Police received a frightening phone call.
911, let's go. What's the address of your emergency? 704 Horizon Drive. I heard gunshots outside on Horizon Drive within a minute ago. How many did you hear?
Probably 4 or 5.
Later that morning, police received a second call from a nearby hospital, making them aware of a patient who had walked in on their own with a gunshot wound to the head. It was determined that he was injured on Horizon Drive, the same street the gunshots were heard on at 3 a.m. A few hours later, a man named Aaron headed to the gas station to stock up on supplies for a marksmanship event he was attending that day. Unfortunately for him, the gas station was too located on Horizon Drive.
I went to a gas station this morning to grab some stuff, and they were saying there was a shooting at 3 o'clock in the morning. So they have traffic blocked going out on the 70. So we might
I'm sorry if you keep coughing.
That's going to impact our route.
Little did Aaron know, traffic would be the least of his worries that day. After stopping at the gas station, he heads back to his hotel to charge his phone. On the way there, he misses an exit, so he uses his blinker to make a U-turn in front of the police blockade. He parks up for 5 minutes to charge his phone, waits for his friend to show up in his car, then stops at another gas station to wait for his other friends to turn up. It's at this point Aaron is approached by police.
Can I help you?
Yeah. Would you mind rolling down your window real quick?
No. What do you need?
I need you to identify yourself.
No, why?
Because
All right.
you're leaving the area.
Hold on.
Where a shooting occurred. Okay, well, can you please roll down your window more so I can talk to you?
No. What do you need?
All right, well, I need to identify you.
No, you do not.
My name is Officer Posadas with the Grand Junction Police Department. And this is my corporal right here. This is Corporal Church.
Okay.
As well.
Okay.
All right, so I need you to identify yourself.
No, that's not how it works. I have rights as an American citizen, right?
What Aaron is saying is completely true, and he is well within his rights to refuse to identify himself. However, that doesn't necessarily mean it's always the best idea. Regardless, in this situation, Aaron clearly wishes to exercise this right, to which the cop isn't best pleased. This is when things start to escalate quickly.
You do not have articulable suspicion that I've done anything.
I actually do.
What crime do you suspect me of
He most
committing?
definitely didn't do
Possible
it.
attempted homicide.
You suspect me?
He just threw
actually
something at him though, for like for
of
real.
committing possible attempted homicide.
Well, your cooperative behavior right now does not help your cause.
No, I've done absolutely nothing. I pulled into a gas station
Right.
because my friends are here because we're going
Keep
to...
an eye, they're associated.
At this point, Corporal Church heads over to Aaron's friends where he discovers that his name is indeed Aaron, and that it matches up with the registration on the vehicle. Meanwhile, Officer Posadas attempts to shed a little more light on why Aaron is being highlighted as a suspect.
Right,
You're
exactly.
leaving the area of a crime
Exactly.
with a
So?
similar colored vehicle, similar
Wow.
nature description.
What description of that vehicle did you get?
I got a darkened colored sedan. 2 people also stated that one of the suspects may be of African American descent.
With this information, you can see how a cop would suspect Aaron. He's a black male in a similar vehicle. But things start to get much stranger as you dive deeper. In the official report, it was determined there were actually 2 suspects, one white and one black. And a more detailed report of the vehicle describes a car more similar to the one that Aaron's friends are driving. It seems as though the cops are ignoring every sign and targeting Aaron for no reason. Something that only becomes more obvious as they
That's what
allow
it
his
seemed like.
friends to leave, but keep Aaron
Wow.
at the scene.
My buddies that just left, they were also in a dark sedan. But you aren't fucking stopping them and questioning them.
Exactly.
Okay, well, sorry,
No,
sorry that you
shut
feel
your
that way.
fucking mouth. I don't want to fucking
You're not
talk.
going to tell me how to talk, all right?
You shut your fucking motherfucking mouth.
Corporal, come up here. It's not working. He's currently recording on his phone, but he's highly uncooperative with me. Screaming and yelling at
Can
me.
you blame him?
That his vehicle matches the description given, blah, blah, blah. He's very upset right now.
Why are you not cooperative?
Because I don't have to be cooperative with your investigation.
Well, you have to ID yourself.
No, I do not. Tell me why I have to ID.
Well, Colorado state law says you do.
I want you to explain why I, me as a person, have to ID to you.
Colorado state law says you do.
The cops continue to ask for Aaron's name despite having already been told by his friends and realizing it matches up with the name on the vehicle. But perhaps the funniest part of this entire interaction is what happens when Aaron instead asks for the sergeant's name.
What's your name and your badge number? What's your name and your badge number?
Well, I'm not going to give that to you.
You have to.
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
You are a public servant. I'm asking for your name and badge
You also have
number.
to give me your name.
No, I do not.
Okay. So you wanted me to explain to you why I'm asking for you to identify yourself?
Yes.
Because we had an incident happen.
He said, no, I don't. Yes, you do have to give your badge number.
Well, no, I won't give you that right now.
What do you mean you won't?
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever
I'm telling you.
Like, they
It's
playing
important
with
to
him,
note
though.
that the
Like,
Grand
what?
Junction Police Department require police officers to
Y'all
identify
acting like y'all not
themselves
gonna get in
upon
trouble for
request,
this.
But the sergeant later claimed he simply forgot. Aaron was never made aware of why they targeted him so directly at the scene. But in the official police report, the cops say that the reason they suspected Aaron was because of the U-turn he made. Remember, he simply missed his exit to the hotel, and there the road ahead of him was closed, leaving him with nowhere else to go. They also alleged that he didn't use a turn signal for the maneuver, something that could easily be disproved by listening to Aaron's dashcam footage. As you'd expect, an internal affairs investigation was launched into the officers at the scene, and it was conducted that there was no wrongdoing, and the cops conducted themselves perfectly.
That's why it's good
Aaron
to have
has
a
since
recording
launched
on
his
your
own
car.
lawsuit against the Grand Junction Police Department, but as of this video's upload, the investigation is still ongoing. Check out Aaron's channel linked below.
That's why it's good to have a recording in your car, just in case you get into any accidents, just in case, you know, you're dealing with stuff like this, dealing with cops. So yeah, yeah, all of these videos is really crazy to me. Man, let me go back. Yeah, all of these videos is crazy. Man, it's just some rookie cops out there that just don't really be knowing what they be doing. Man. And then they like to play with people and mess with people like that. Like, man, just do y'all job at the end of the day. Can y'all just please do y'all job and do it right? I mean, it's good to detain a person, but, you know, taking them to jail or trying to, you know, use aggressive force against them and they didn't even do anything wrong, that's really messed up on y'all end. And, shoot, it's good for them to sue. That money gon' pay off. I mean, that's gonna pay off eventually. Trust me with that money, but it's not worth it. Just do y'all job. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out of here, y'all. I'm about to try to get some sleep. But splat that like button, share, comment, and I hope y'all enjoy y'all day. Oh, don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends, your family. If y'all don't tell y'all friends and family to subscribe, I'm just not gonna make no more videos. I'ma just sit here and wait to make some more videos for y'all. Cause I feel like I'm not appreciated, so yeah, I'm not gonna make any more videos. Now I wanna get at least like a good 100 subscribers. 50 to 100. Just give me that. And then I'll be good. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, though. All right. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.